Yo, so the amount of emotion this episode had was absolutely insane. The fight scenes, again, I gotta really give it up for My Hero. They really know how to hype up a series, dude. They genuinely do. The music, especially at the end, where Todoroki was giving him the straight facts, man. And we always knew, at least I always knew, that Todoroki's voice actor, fun fact if you didn't know, is the exact same voice actor of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, the Japanese dub, obviously. We could really hear it, though. Like, it was more obvious to me, though, in this episode than all the other ones. Because, you know, when Eren yells, it's one of those characters in anime, for the Japanese dub especially, where you know it's very noticeable. It stands out. And you can even hear that from Todoroki when he said, stand up. If you want us to really stop, stand up and get him right now. And I was like, yo, dude, hit him with the facts, man. I was like, oh my god, dude. But to be honest, man, right? Like, he's sitting there, and I'm telling you this right now, guys. You're going to love Ida this arc, or you're gonna really not like him. And in the beginning, you're gonna really not like him. And if you like him in the beginning for some reason, you're out of your goddamn mind, because he is so freaking obnoxious in his entire beginning of this arc. Check it, right? He's a whiny baby bitch his entire arc, right? Or not this entire, but the beginning of this arc, which you can clearly see. The guy wants to get his revenge on his brother when there is a hero, a pro hero, helpless and defenseless, who's injured, and he is fast as dick. He could take him and dip and doesn't have to fight him, but instead he is very selfish. He wants to get his revenge right now, and rather than helping out this hero who is his job to literally help out people, you know, even people like Ida, he just ignores, and he wants to just beat Stain. But oh my god, Stain blew him away, right? And here, I'm telling you, this arc is gonna be so good when they rebattle again, right? Stain just absolutely blew him away. Round 1 versus Stain and Ida right now, Stain's got it, because Stain absolutely shredded him. He jabbed him, he throttled his arm, and he even said typically he doesn't go after kids, but hey, this is Ignium's child, so he wants to put an even more bigger name on the map. Because if you didn't know, he only let Ignium live because he wanted to get his name out there that Hero Killer is back. Since I guess he really hasn't been doing much killing, he's kind of been on the low. He's back, he's here, and he just wanted to let everybody know that he kills heroes because he hates heroes. Which I'm not gonna lie, I might be with Shigaraki. Shigaraki be a little crazy in this one, because he has this huge grudge for Stain because he injured him and he embarrassed him, kind of. So it's like he got punked on, and he didn't get the rematch that he wanted to beat his ass, because if he saw he was gonna beat his ass, but he didn't get that rematch that he so desperately wanted. So extra feels bad to my guy Shigaraki, but it feels bad. So like I said, I mean, hey, he gets 3 victims right now that he can kill. So we'll see where that goes. We will see where that goes. But this episode, I kind of got the Naruto arc where it comes from. The Sasuke retrieval mission, where everybody just kept coming in left and right and left and right and left and right, dude. It was cool as fuck, though, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's really cool too to see Deku actually controlling his quirk animated. Here's the thing, though, you can only control 5%, and using 5% to short smashes and stuff like that, and using full crawling, which is a technique which can allow him to move like this, allow his body to be fully spread out like this. And here's the unfortunate part, is he can't use more than 5%. Had he used more than 5%, honestly, the amount of times he punched him, he should have just been dead. Like, Stain more than likely would have been just dead. His body would have blown up had he have more than likely punched him with more power than like 5%. I'd say about like 55, 60%, maybe even lower than that. But he would have definitely done more damage dealt to Stain's body had he have been able to control more than just 5%. Unfortunately, it's not the case, but hey, baby steps. He can now use it freely using full crawling without taking any injury, which is huge because he's literally a hero now, dude. He's actually a hero. He even said it himself. He has a fighting chance now in order to help his friends, help out the people that he cares about, and continue All Might's legacy, which is going to now envelop it and make it his own legacy, the Deku legacy, which you can see this entire episode. Just know this entire series is being commentated by Deku himself. It's kind of like a retelling of Deku saying, this is how I became the greatest hero alive. So, you know, who's to know what happens from after this? It's not even told in the manga, so who's to even know? But here's where it gets crazy, right? Deku, it looks like he's actually doing really good against Stain. I think this is where Deku's inexperience with this newly acquired power that he's controlling now. The inexperience comes very obvious here now because he really hasn't gotten much experience using it outside of Gran Torino. That's really it. That's honestly really it. He hasn't gotten much experience using it, and the sucky part about it is I think it showed here because he was using it and he was very confident in it. But it seemed as though Stain got the upper hand a little bit and got that small cut and slurped it up, man, with his blood quirk. His blood quirk, which, if you didn't know, they explained it. Essentially, he can paralyze and make them stop moving for about 8 minutes, depending on the person's blood type, after he, licks their blood. Freak, right? And it goes based off of, like, type O is the shortest, whereas type B will take the longest. So, and fortunately enough, Deku himself is type O. God bless type O's. None of us really out there like that, you know what I mean? But I gotta say, dude, Todoroki, I love him. I love that character so much. I know everybody hype beasted on him when him versus Midoriya came up. But I've been a lover of Todoroki since they first showed him, bro. Since I read the manga 3 years ago, since they first showed him, which is a 3-year anniversary. I'm more likely to be doing a video about that. It is the 3-year anniversary a couple days ago, so I'm more likely going to be doing a video about that. And a video just what I'm watching this season, probably the end of this week, or beginning of this week, I should say, kind of early on in there. I know I've been saying that I'm doing that for a while, but give me time, right? It's going to be worth the wait. But Todoroki pulling up, and to then Ida get even more angry. And here's the obnoxious part about Ida, is he's getting help because the guy could die, but he would rather die and not get help from his companions. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, what? You can't win. You literally cannot win, bro. You just got bodied. You literally just got bodied, man. So it's like, you got to prove to yourself, and he more likely is. Next episode where he stands up, what happens after that? Oh, I don't know. Wink, wink, wink. I do, but I don't want to say it. But it's going to be really cool and really exciting. I think what really dragged me in this episode, was the OST. It's like, what My Hero does, right, is they have the best ways of hyping up something that's upcoming based on the music that they're doing. And I've seen a lot of new animes just do this a lot in the past, like, 2 years. From 2016... 2017, I've been seeing them do this a lot, where they get the right type of music to build up and hype up a certain scene to where maybe without that music it wouldn't be as hype, but with that music it just goes from like an 8 to a 10 right there, or like a 7 or 6 to a 10, you know what I mean, dude? So when Todoroki was given Ida this speech, I'm like, bro, listen, he has literally gone through the same thing. Just sit down, be humble, and listen to him, because he actually has gone through the exact same thing on paper with his father. And he even discusses that, where he's like, he does respect him though as a hero, but not necessarily as a father or individual, you know what I mean? Because he is the second best hero in this entire planet right now in the hero universe. He's number 2, right? And he wanted to get the experience of the number 2 hero, and he did. He learned a lot about it by chilling with his dad and Hosu, waiting for the hero killer to come out. I think I like his dad's mindset. He's going after the big fish first, rather than going after all the small fries, which most of the other hero trainees are going through right now. You know what I mean? They're going through the baby stuff. So that's what I think is funny. You know, that's what I genuinely think is funny. But on to more bigger and brighter things. I really got to give it up to Todoroki here this episode. MVP. He knew how to stall out really good. His ice quirk became really handy when it came to stalling, and then his fire quirk could keep Stain away. Or so you would think. Stain was still getting in like it was nothing. The guy's, it's his reaction time, right? The guy's reaction time is so insane that he can react to all of Todoroki's quirks and all of his movement and capabilities, to where it's just like, okay, dude, the ice slowing him down and the fire keeping away. Yeah, it's not really working, man. It's not really working. And when they're both paralyzed, not necessarily Todoroki, but more on Deku, it's looking like a bummer. It's a bummer, my guy. You know what I mean? It's a bummer. But no, Ida's got to get his head in the goddamn game. Appreciate that your friends are here, they care about you, and they're literally trying to help. Since day one, Deku could realize that something was wrong with Ida. Hell, even Todoroki. And that's what I love about Todoroki, is he always knows what's going on. He's just quiet and in the sidelines. You know, he always knows what's going on with the Alma situation, with him and Deku, with his mother situation, you know, with him and his dad who's a kid. The guy always knows what's going on, dude. Like, he actually knows what's going on all the time. So, for him to be aware of Ida, someone who really isn't too close to, you haven't seen much cameos of the two characters together, that means a lot. That means that Todoroki really is a meaningful character. He got the forgiveness of his mother and the experience of his father. So right now, Todoroki's looking really good. Even Deku, who's now got this newfound power that he's now able to control, is looking really good. It's just Ida. And I'm telling you, when Ida pops off, he pops off, man. I'm telling you, I'm excited for next episode. I genuinely am. My hero's getting really, really, really good right now because I personally prefer this arc than I did the tournament arc. I like both arcs, I'm not gonna lie. I really do love both arcs. I genuinely, passionately do because, like I told you guys, even in Season 1 reviews, Deku vs Todoroki is going to be the greatest fights in the entire series, and I stand by that, dude. And yeah, it's not animated, so I know a lot of people believe that, but I'm telling you, bro, this upcoming fight is going to be godlike, dude. I'm not gonna, no spoilers, but I'm just gonna say his name, Muscular. When Deku vs Muscular comes up, bro, that's gonna be insane, guys. I'm excited. If you enjoyed, slap a like, subscribe. I am AkumaNexus. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.